Nash Raphael says he was assaulted on the night the Anti-Homosexuality Act became law in Uganda after months of publicity fanned hostility towards people like him. How do you feel about the fact that you keep getting attacks?
It's bad. It's bad. Man, I wouldn't wish for anyone's daughter or son to go through what I'm going through because I know how worse it is.
It was the second time this year that he suffered such a violent attack and the 9th since he transitioned. He says his family disowned him and he got fired from his job for not wearing women's clothes. He's now homeless, jobless, and penniless.
I've tried to take my own life. It hasn't worked.
How would you describe your life right now?
It's hell.
The act outlaws gay marriage in Uganda, punishes same-sex acts with life imprisonment and death for what it calls aggravated homosexuality, which includes sex with a minor or otherwise vulnerable person, having sex while HIV positive, and incest. Uganda! It was widely condemned internationally before it even passed.
This bill is one of the most extreme anti-LGBTQ+ laws in the world. No one should be attacked, imprisoned, or killed simply because of who they are or whom they love.
The U.S. State Department advised Americans to reconsider travel to Uganda due to anti-LGBTQI+ legislation, warning that offenders could be prosecuted and jailed for life or even sentenced to death. Opposition MP Asuman Basalirwa introduced a bill that includes a 20-year jail term for what it calls promoting homosexuality.
I want to disagree with the people who say homosexuality is a Western concept. No, it is not. We've lived with homosexuality here in this country, in Africa. What is foreign is recruitment and promotion. That was an African.
You don't see any instances where this law will bring harm to the LGBTQ community in Uganda?
But how? But how? How? It is not there. This is like another law. It has no problem.
Uganda's LGBTQI+ community is worried that the law accuses all of them of pedophilia, grooming, or recruiting young people.
There is nowhere that is safe for any queer person living in Uganda.
This is the LBQ safe space.
Joanna Meck's foundation considers this a safe space for queer women, but she has to find somewhere new to live.
I have had myself being chased away from where I'm staying.
You've been evicted from your house?
Yes, I have been evicted from my house.
For being a lesbian woman in Uganda?
I have been evicted for being a queer person living in Uganda.
More than 80% of Ugandans identify as Christian, and almost everyone else is Muslim. The Anti-Homosexuality Act is popular across the religious and political divide. The Church of Uganda even defied the Archbishop of Canterbury to support the law. Ugandan Anglicans are now separating from the Church of England because of differing positions on homosexuality.
This is a social problem. People learn it. So that is the stand of the church here. It is unbiblical, it is unnatural, it is against the order of God.
How come the Church of Uganda and the Church of England are reading the same Bible differently on the matter of homosexuality?
Well, people interpret the Bible differently.
Everyone we spoke to in the Ugandan LGBTQ community understood the risk they were taking of putting their faces out there. They could get evicted from their homes, fired from their jobs, even attacked by the community. But they didn't want to go further underground, go in the shadows. They wanted to make sure that they made a statement that they're here and they will not be silenced.
Silence is equals to death. And regardless of whether I stay silent or not, they'll still kill us. They'll still criminalize us.
Madowo, CNN, Kampala.